it is a brew day, a very warm brew day, so we're going to try and keep this brief. It's ridiculously warm, height of summer. I was supposed to do this yesterday and I've had to postpone because yesterday was like officially the hottest day ever recorded in Northern Ireland. So we put it off today. It's slightly cooler. It was like 36 degrees in here yesterday. It's 26 degrees here now, which feels a lot cooler. It doesn't sound it, but it feels a lot cooler in the garage. So I've got a beer on. I'm trying to make use of the temperatures. So I have a beer in here that's in the fridge already, but I'm going to make use of the temperatures and I'm going to use Quebec, and we're just going to leave it sitting over there. Maybe put a little bit of cellophane or something around the top just to keep out any kind of flies or anything. And we'll put it in the kind of stainless steel fermenter. So yeah, we'll make use of those temperatures. So I mean, as I said, 30, I think nearly 38 degrees is the highest I've seen it. It's going to be good all next week. 38 degrees is the highest, and the lowest, whenever I come in here in the morning, it's like as high as 24 degrees. So there might be a bit of a swing in temperature, but it should be, that Voss it'll probably be fermented out basically today. And I'll come in here tomorrow and it'll be finished, who knows. But yeah, that's the plan. So it's a bit of a use up beer as well too. I'm trying to, and I don't want to buy any more stuff, any more kind of grains or anything until I use like loads of the stuff I already have. I've got loads of special malt. I don't know why I bought so much. Just to have, I can make basically any beer I want. But I'm trying to get rid of my base malt. I've got 2 kilos of Golden Promise, which I got rid of today. I mixed a little bit of Vienna malt in with the 2 kilos of Golden Promise today, and I'm going to be topping it up with some of, I've got about 5 jars of this. So this is just barley malt extract. It's not really for brewing, but I kind of use it every now and again, and it's fine. I mean, colour wise it turns the colour kind of more of an orangey type of thing and darkens it down a bit, but other than that it's fine, absolutely fine. This is going to be a 17 litre batch as well too, so I'm using that conical fermenter, which is slightly smaller of course. Thanks Hopcat for that. So we're aiming for 17 litres ish. 2 kilos of Golden Promise. There's 2 of those jars of malt extract. That's going in after the mash. And then we got 370 grams of Vienna malt, so that'll give it a little bit more flavour and it'll boost the body as well, so it saves me having to use wheat. And then for hops, it's going to be one hop. So I won one of Timmy's raffles. Who hasn't won one of Timmy's raffles? Talus, we've got Talus. Never used this before. Have tasted it in beer. People have sent me beers with it on. Never actually brewed with it. So I think it's Voss Quebec as well. So I think Talus is kind of that kind of pink grapefruit type of vibe. So I think that kind of citrusy would work well. Citrus would work well with the Voss. That's the idea. 10 minutes. We've got 20 grams going in. We got a hop stand, 50 grams, and then 80 grams going in for a dry hop. And that's 21 IBU, so not an awful lot. And 150 grams in total out of 500 grams. So we got plenty. Going into 17 litres now, don't forget. And then, yeah, the Voss Quebec. So yeah, that is the plan. We're doing the mash at the minute, and again it's I'm mashing the grains. I'm going to do a batch barge on the grains, and when I'm doing that I'm going to be mixing this into the kind of wort. The wort, yeah, isn't that what it is? Is it wort before you boil it? I don't know. I'm sure Snuzz can correct me. I think he's probably already corrected me about many things, but yeah. So that is the plan. Okay, so I shall go and I shall see you in a bit. thing too. I'm trying to collect as much of the water as I can, just because of how warm it is. And then we'll get it all around the grass, the plants and stuff. So don't want to waste the drop today. Yeah, there's how we've finished. You can see what the that extract's really darkened it down, but it should come out in a nice colour. All the same, 104.6. So we're coming in as a little bit over, so probably going to be in around 5%. It's fine. That's what we're using there. This is the Voss, so this is the dried stuff. I've not actually used this before. I've had some other stuff in a jam jar, but I think I'm going to use this, and we will start a new kind of generation basically. So pitch directly into wort, format between 25 to 40 degrees. Now temperature check in here, 33 degrees. Bloody hot. It's bloody hot. So that's perfect. Got the tilt in there, so it's going to be interesting to see how the temperatures swing up and down during the night. Now obviously it's the temperatures in the fermenter rather than actually in here, but in here will determine the temperatures of the fermenter, right? So we should still see it going up and down. Okay, let's get this in then. 15 litres as well too, just over 15 litres I ended up with, which is good size for that fermenter. Let's just keep that lid off. Okay, we're day 4. This has fermented out. It actually fermented out on the first day. Within 24 hours it was down to 10-12, and it's taken the next 3 days to get it down to 10-10. So it is definitely complete. That Quebec was insane. I'm going to do the dry hop now, and then I'm going to get it into the fridge, because I've now just kegged the one that was in there. So let's get it off and see. Yeah, no corrosion whatsoever to speak of. Let's give it a whiff actually. It smells like beer that's been after it's been boiled. Yeah, that's it. There's more Talus going in there. Looks quite dark as well too when it looks in. But yeah. So that's going to go in there, 14 degrees, a couple of days, get it crushed, and get it into the keg ASAP. My goodness, would you look at that? Wow, that's incredible. That beer looks absolutely incredible. Unfortunately, that's not the one we're talking about. We're talking about this one. This is what it looks like. There's some difference. It looks like mud, okay? It's not about the look of it, okay? It was never about the look. It's just purely about the hops and the yeast, I suppose. But mainly them Talus hops. So yeah. This is only a week old. I never put any kind of, obviously I didn't put any kind of finings into it or anything like that, so yeah, it looks like mud. Okay, I'm going to drink that one after, don't worry. Okay, I can smell it from here. Wow, I wanted to do it early because it was just smelling absolutely amazing. Oh man, it smells absolutely fantastic. Between you and me, okay, there's definitely a little bit of grapefruit on it, for sure. Citrus, maybe some little kind of tropical notes as well. It smells absolutely fantastic. I mean, I'm impressed by the aroma on the Talus. It smells absolutely phenomenal. I mean, it's got, I'm not saying it, I'm going to compare it to Citra, okay, but I'm not saying it's like Citra. I'm saying, want to say that it's kind of got that kind of punch that Citra has. And certain kind of hops have it. And that, I think that definitely has it. Absolutely beautiful. So a little bit of tropical notes. There's the citrus, and there's kind of, oh, there's some, hold on, something else. It was almost like a kind of light plum that time, almost. And yeah, it finishes out on the grapefruit, but yeah, it was like a little note of, could swear it was plum, but oh, it smells absolutely fantastic. Okay, cheers. I'm going in. Ignore what it looks like. I should just blur the screen so you can't see it. Never taste with your eyes is what we're saying here. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. It is so, there's so much bloody flavour coming off that. All different types as well too. The body's actually pretty good. I mean, I know it's kind of mud and looks a bit like a, if it was a little bit lighter it could pass for a New England IPA. But the body just feels kind of medium to full. It's only like 5.2, I think it is 5.3, something like that. No bitterness. And just this absolutely bloody amazing bouquet. I think the word bouquet could be used right about now. Of flavour. So much going on. I can swear I can taste strawberries now. Don't know where that's coming from. There's a lot of kind of peachy kind of soft fruit, that type of thing going on as well. There's citrus. I don't know if the citrus is coming from the hops or possibly from the Quebec. Getting that kind of peachy stone fruit type of taste in my mouth now after it's gone down. Not so much of the grapefruit on the taste. Although I was drinking this last night and I was definitely getting grapefruit on it as well. Kind of really light grapefruit. And it's almost like, it's this kind of sweet floral type of taste as well too. That you'd maybe get some off some kind of English hops. Wow, that's absolutely fantastic. That is one hop has went into that to make that, and it's phenomenal. It looks like shit, I'll grant you that, but wow. Absolutely love Talus Hops now. Had it a few times before, thought it was okay. Bloody hell, now though, amazing. You can see why people put that into New England IPAs. Because that is absolutely phenomenal. I think that's probably, of all the new hops, I know there's hops coming out all the time, of all the new hops coming out, I think that is probably my favourite. Since, I don't even know, since before Sabro even. I think this has something to do with Sabro, isn't it? Forgive me my lack of knowledge here. Being on camera, I should have really researched this, but I think it's some kind of son or daughter of Sabro with something to do with it. This is absolutely amazing. I wish you could taste this. I really wish you could taste this. I think that lack of bitterness as well too really helps it. It gives it almost that, like a sweet kind of flavour. I can't remember what it fermented out to, what it finished on, but I don't know if the sweetness is coming from the body or what, but wowee, that was really good. It works really well with that kind of peachy apricot stone fruit, I think is the word, the general word to describe all that stuff. those kind of flavours. So, wow, absolutely amazing. If you haven't done Talus Hops yet, I can hardly recommend them. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, that's me. I'm out of here. See you next week. Okay, it's a brew day today. Stop saying okay at the start of every sentence. It's either okay or okay so. And it's a bit kind of fathered head when I do it. And I noticed that I do it when I edit the videos. Okay, so it's a brew day. Okay.